Happy Tarot Tuesdays, everyone. I'm Dr. Maria de Blasi, a professor, writer, and Bruja, and this is my Bruja's Guide to Tarot, in which I consult the tarot in order to heal our relationship with joy, pleasure, and the magic of everyday life. This week's card is the Knight of Wands, and this marks our third week in a row of wand energy. So we started with the Seven of Wands reverse, which was about clearing through stagnant energy and letting go of battles we no longer need to fight. Last week we had the Eight of Wands, which was all about that gorgeous forward-moving energy. We are unblocked, and there's this beautiful, numinous, universal light radiating through us. Now this week, the Knight of Wands takes that luminous energy and tells us to focus it and direct it towards our passions and to the things that make us feel like an adventurer at heart. So I think this is an incredibly beautiful card to get the first week of March, in which we're all seeing spring on the horizon. So we have the wand here, which is, birthing new leaves, signaling that spring. The knight is in this beautiful yellow robe, which is that gorgeous sunshine energy that spring can make us feel. And of course, he has all these fiery red plumes around him, which represents that passionate energy that knights can bring. Now, knights have a lot more experience under their belts compared to the pages, who are often more curious, childlike figures. The knight has been through a few things, so they have a lot more knowledge and ability to, they have more knowledge and the ability to bring their passions and desires to fruition. So they are very focused and action oriented. Now, when you combine that energy of the knight with the fiery, phallic, masculine energy of the wands, you have this combination that is really geared towards bringing what you want into the world. So physically manifesting whatever it is you're working on. So when this card comes into your life, it's asking you to embrace the passionate energy of young love, that beautiful springtime energy of a whirlwind romance. It's asking you to open up your spirits, dust off the heaviness of the winter and prepare yourself for an adventure. Now, it's important not to take this card too literally right now, since we are still in a pandemic and literal travel isn't something that is feasible. But really, this card is asking you to nurture your adventurous spirit. So thinking about things you want to conjure or nurture in your own life. So where are areas in your life that you maybe haven't been able to tend in a while, or dormant areas you want to breathe spring life into? That's what the adventure card is asking you to do. And it's asking you to do so with that fiery, passionate energy that makes anything possible, right? So this is a very springtime-esque card. It's asking you to nourish those passions and that adventurous spirit. So this week, as you meditate on the Knight of Wands, think about the things in your life and the people that make you feel bold and adventurous and beautiful and passionate, and nurture those things. Allow yourself to enjoy those things without censor or stress. Just let it go and be an adventurer at heart. I think this is also a deeply important card to think about as we're, at least in my city, as we're rounding the corner of our first year anniversary of being at stay-at-home life. So right now, a lot of us are feeling maybe stagnant, or like we don't have a whole lot of mobility because we have to stay home. This card says we may have to stay in place, but that doesn't mean we have to stop living our lives and shut down those adventurous, joyful sides of ourselves. So this week, think about how you can welcome that joyful, hedonistic, romantic spirit into your life. that's all I have for you today. Thank you for listening. And remember, as I always say, that true magic is in the everyday.